So welcome everybody. We are happy to have you on board with us today for our webinar on Equinox Law Firm. We titled it Gain Precious Time Right Now and Get Insight on What's Next. For those who know us at Questel, we are very much into the roadmap and the future. So we are gonna try to show you where we think our tool, Equinox Law Firm, linked to our recent acquisition of the Equinox company, is helping you in your everyday life with a real focus for law firms, and yeah, show you what is new. Some of you may already know the tool, so we already added some very nice features such as trademark watch. We are also implementing the Questel Services Portal integration currently, and there's much more to come. So that will be the occasion to discuss all that together. At the end of the session, there will be a Q&A. And as we always do for our webinars, you will receive the recording and the link containing the slides also after the session. So first, let us present ourselves. I'm today with Hélène Coutet. Welcome, Hélène. Happy to have you on board.
Hi, everyone.
Hélène is, yes, client solution specialist, I would say on the patent side for both SaaS, meaning software and services solutions. So at Questel, we are divided into business units, but obviously we work together to get the best of both worlds. There's a business unit for patents, the business unit for trademarks. The goal is to make sure that you have the correct professional to answer your questions and answer your needs when you have a need. So on my end, I'm leading the client solution specialist team on the trademark side with a focus really on trademark and design SaaS software solutions. So Equinox is obviously part of them. And now we are going to dive into our subject. So the agenda for today, first we will start with the key topics. They are not listed all there. You will see that live. So where we think Equinox Law Firm is really useful to law firms. And with insisting a bit on the all-in-one IP management, because this is really what we target. The news you should not miss. I mentioned already trademark watch integration. There's also cost estimation that was added very recently. Our roadmap. And on the roadmap, we have some client access upgrade. So we already have a very good client access platform, but we are upgrading it. And the Equinox Law Firm and Equinox Corporate synchronization. Also, you will see with Hélène the integration of the patent Questel Services Portal. This is really for the patent world here. And next, what about AI? We are opening, I would say, the discussion on AI in our IPMS solutions. I put an S because we have several, but here we are focusing on the law firm one. So this is for our topics today. On the key topics, yeah, it's just a chapter. Let's dive into it. Maybe we just wanted to start very quickly with the client satisfaction figures. This is major for us. We have quite already a lot of clients. I insist on the fact that we at Questel, and I say we because I'm historically Questel, have acquired Equinox some time ago now. I think it's 1 year, if I'm not wrong. It was a very quick year, I would say. And Equinox Law Firm is not a new product. It was just a new reality for Questel. And the acquisition was made because it was a very efficient product with very satisfied clients already. And the tool has a very good, what we call NPS score, Net Promoter Score. Those scores, they are calculated based on the feedback that we ask our clients to provide. And globally, would they be recommending the tools? So 56 may seem low when one sees the number like that. I can tell you for NPS score, it's very high. So globally, we are quite proud of that, and we really want to maintain this.
Thank you, Marie, for this introduction. So we can begin with Equinox Law Firm, which is a handy tool that helps you manage your intellectual property easily. It gives you smart dashboards and reports so you can see all your upcoming tasks and important numbers quickly. You can also keep your client's assets updated easily with Equinox. It has a built-in system for managing legal tasks and deadlines, making it easy to stay on track. Invoicing becomes simple and automated, and you can handle renewals or annuities right from the platform. Plus, it helps you manage emails, create templates, and integrate with Microsoft Office. Equinox makes handling international trademarks and patents easier with clear workflows. It's an all-in-one solution for monitoring deadlines, managing documents, and tracking invoices securely. With Equinox, you can manage not only patents and trademarks, but also other types of files efficiently, like domain names, for example, or prior art searches. So, okay, thank you, Marie. So the customizable dashboard. Now let's talk about widgets and customizable dashboards. These are helpful tools made from the reports Equinox creates. They show you things like upcoming tasks, maps of your client assets, tracking invoices, budgets, and more. The smooth thing about this is that you can change your dashboards to show exactly what you want. It's like setting up your workspace just how you like it. Let's talk about how customizable and user-specific dashboards are in Equinox. You see, dashboards in Equinox aren't one size fits all. They are totally customizable, meaning each user can set up their dashboard to show exactly what they need. For example, let's say you are a manager. You might want to see an overview of your team's tasks, budget status, or maybe some high-level performance metrics. So you can arrange your dashboard to display these elements front and center. On the other end, a paralegal might have different priorities. They might want to focus more on individual tasks, deadlines, and maybe specific client details. So their dashboard will look quite different from the manager's. This level of customization ensures that each user gets the information that's most relevant to their role and responsibilities. It's like having a dashboard tailored specifically. Okay, let's dive a bit deeper into widgets and how they work in Equinox. So, widgets are these neat little tools that are created from the reports that Equinox generates. But what's interesting about them is that they come in different forms. They can be like tables, showing you a list of upcoming tasks or details about your client's assets, or they can be charts, displaying data in lines or bars, making it easy to see trends at a glance. But what's that? It's not all, sorry. Widget can also take the form of world map, helping you visualize where your client's assets are located globally. And there are even widgets that can act like counters, keeping track of things like the number of tasks completed or invoices sent. So whether you prefer seeing your data in table, charts, maps, or counters, Equinox has got you covered with these customizable widgets. They make it super easy and understand and manage your workload effectively.
And by the way, what we like is that really the customization can be done by the user himself or herself, both of them. Yeah, because in some IPMS systems, and you have used some, Ellen, you have to reach out to the services team and pay for the customization because you cannot modify them yourself. So that's maybe the last great
Thanks
part
for
of
this
it.
precision. Yeah, it's important and very helpful. So about moving from the importance of meeting deadlines to how Equinox helps, let's see how it works. Picture this: when you start a case or add key dates like filing or publication dates, Equinox suggests tasks with deadlines already set. These tasks are designed to keep you track with the laws of your country. And don't worry, we will talk more about the IP portal in a bit. But there's more. You can also adjust tasks to fit your own way of working. And to keep you organized, Equinox sends reminders for all your tasks. Plus, your emails and letters are linked to the tasks they are related to, making everything clear and easy to manage. So the IP portal. I promise. So no,
We get it.
it's time. The portal is like a door that keeps you updated on the latest changes in IP laws and regulations. The Equinox IP portal is where you can find out about the newest updates in IP country laws, official fees, and suggested tasks. Our team keeps a close eye on IP laws for things like patents, trademark, and copyright in over 230 countries. That's a lot of information, including details about 1,620 renewal laws and more than 3,200 official fees. But that's not all. Sure. In the IP portal, you will also discover a directory of new agents from all around the globe, giving you more opportunities to work together. And here is the best part. Users can easily see the suggested tasks available in the tool, making it even easier to manage your IP tasks. The IT department doesn't need to be bothered with updating tasks. Users can handle it themselves for the entire Equinox system. Okay, so Mary, can I let you explain this,
Oh,
this
of
slide?
course, sorry. It's my slide. So
Thank you.
I was listening to you. So yeah, another thing, of course, that law firms will want is to manage invoicing. So from Equinox, you can generate your invoices and send them to your clients. Compare also costs with allocated budgets if you want to use that. So how does it work? First, there's a timer. You have a small screenshot here. So there's a timer that allows you, if you want to invoice time spent, could be a good idea, to at least have a reference. Well, how much time did I spend on it? And the timer will auto calculate the fees you are going to charge based on your hourly rate. So this is something you can set up in the system and track this time. Not mandatory. You can also type time manually. And globally, when there's a cost can be linked to a task, so to a deadline. I put my task filing as done, automatically get my cost line for filing preset based on what we would load from your information. So this is part of the things that our teams are working on during onboarding, that they can load in the system, and then you have your hands on it, you can modify it, but they can load in the system your hourly rates and your global fees for whatever action you may have to take, filing, renewal, etc. So those would be preset in the system and selectable, and if needed, automatizable. So the level of automatization is something we discuss with our clients. Not everybody wants the same thing, but you can globally remember, create your invoice with your own customized invoice, so with your own logo in it, and even link that to tasks and to templates of emails. So this is, I think, another great things for budget. It's about allocating a budget, I don't know, for a renewal or for filing, and you can then check how much of your budget was already spent for this client on a specific type of action. Hope this was clear. On PTO
Very
import,
clear.
I think that's yours.
It's mine, but if you want, you
Yeah.
can go ahead.
Let you do.
Okay. So let's go. Let's go to the PTO import. So as a law firm, you might often find yourself handling requests for clients to take over entire existing portfolio, whether it's for licensing or assignment or even changing representatives. Well, this tool may be for you. This tool makes it super easy to import entire family just with a few clicks. So step 1, simply enter a key number for a patent or trademark, like the application or publication number. You can also enter the trademark name if that's easier for you. Step 2, select the country you are dealing with, but it's not mandatory information. Then you can let the software do its things. Just click on the import button and Equinox will import the whole family for you. It creates separate cases for each asset in the family. And the best part is that there is no need to type in all the application, publication, or registration information. It's all done automatically. Equinox pulls the information from the Patent and Trademark Office right into the system. And as a bonus, Equinox can even pull images or goods and classes information for trademarks.
And yes,
So
I
we
think
can...
the oh, sorry, I thought you had finished
No,
this.
no, go
Yeah,
ahead, Mary.
I was thinking of the main use cases where we have our clients happy to get it, but maybe it's more linked to the part that comes afterwards, the PTO data comparison. So that may be more this part.
Yeah. So let's jump to this PTO data comparison. So it's a really good point to ensuring the security of your data, and we play a crucial role in maintaining that security. That's why data verification is a key aspect of our system. And the PTO data comparison feature, with this, you can easily check and compare the information you've entered. This tool is designed to find matches with PTO data and identify any errors or inconsistencies in your database. You can verify various details such as the applicant or application number or publication number, grant date, registration date, etc. This tool is specifically built to enhance your data security, and with this PTO data comparison report, you can run a comprehensive check of your entire data set with just a glance. Moreover, if you prefer to automate this comparison process and let the system handle corrections, you have the option to do so. You can choose your preferred method of working, whether it's having Equinox suggestion comparison, automatically updating data, or disabling the tool altogether if you prefer manual control.
I prefer control, by the way. A suggestion
Yeah,
is good.
so do I.
You suggest and then you check. You have all the links to check the information. So I think that's where I was thinking about the use cases. Where our clients have really welcomed this is on patent or trademark side, the owner name being notified on the law firm side. I mean, being notified if there's a change in owner and you were not informed. That's very good. That's of course something, yeah, that happens. And on the trademark side, where the biggest use case I would say is getting the real information on the goods and services, because often the data provided by clients does not contain the correct list of goods and services. So here the tool is suggesting you the correct one. So this can also be a typo in a number or a correction. Yeah, I would always validate personally.
Yeah, sure. We recommend to have a look to this comparison.
Exactly.
Yeah. So now let's talk about the management of renewals and annuities. Manage and instruct your renewals with Questel Services directly from the platform, either on single instructions, either on standing instructions. Thanks to the easy-to-read workflow, you can see at a glance where you are in the annuity process. So you can see here at the top of the peaks, you can generate your quotes, send your instructions from the platform, create your invoice, and receive your acknowledgement of payment for renewal. So with Questel Annuities and with Questel Services for Annuities and the service, here you could take benefit of the entire power of the tool and its service integration.
And even If you don't want to use the API, it's already helping you out, because the tool for the needs of the API, for us to be able to process the renewals or annuities, we need the information to be complete, to be correct. So that's nice, because the tool is providing you with reports pointing where there may be missing information. For trademarks, a missing NIS class, for example. We have no class, we cannot calculate any pricing. So that would anyway be included by default, this tab that you see, and the processing of renewals. It's just your choice then to use or not our services, but it will already be helpful for everybody, I would say. So that's another plus maybe.
Yeah, so we can go ahead with the annuity and renewals and go through how you can send instructions in bulk using Equinox. Because as a law firm, you often have to wait for your client's approval before paying renewals. But with Equinox, we aim to help you save time and offering the option to send instruction in a bulk, even if you prefer not to automate renewal payments. Here is how it works. You can create renewal instructions reports based on the owner and time window you choose. Then simply send these instructions to Pavis in bulk. It's as easy as ticking off your instructions in Equinox and confirming them in all at once. Moreover, Equinox makes sure your information is always secure. Checking for errors in renewals is super easy because you can quickly spot any mistakes and fix them easily. So you can trust Equinox to keep your data safe while you double check and make corrections.
And I would say on the services also could be Pavis or could be brown stock, because it depends also on the on the assets yeah, type and yeah. So that's on this is my part. We
This
have
is your
already
slide, Marie.
Yes, this is mine. I have to work. I think we have already worked about a lot of things. Hope this is not too much. Linked also to possible invoicing, handling your task. Obviously, you have the template, meaning template of email, template of letters that you can send to your clients. They are some are pre-built and some are built for you during the onboarding, but we also train you on how to do it yourself. So globally, any data that is in the tool can be extracted via our templates to send an email or a letter very easily. We use what we call merge codes. A merge code, it's take the data, the filing date, for example, take the applicant name, take this, take that. So globally, you build your report. We help you on what is the information you want to send. And once again, I like to insist on the fact that it's easy to customize and modify by yourself without even reaching out to us, as long as you have understood the principle, because what we use behind is simply a Word template. It's not, sometimes it's complex coding, so in some IPMS systems, so we are quite pragmatic. We use Word. And I think this is maybe the most important information here.
Yeah, and maybe we could add that these templates could be linked to the tasks
Yes.
to make
Yeah,
your
you are right,
day-to-day
of
work
course. Yeah.
easier.
I put my
It's a
filing task on
conversation.
Dawn. I have in my task the email template for report filing to client. This is exactly it. Yeah.
So let's talk about family in Equinox. So this tool features intuitive workflows tailored to handle tasks like EP validation or report trademarks designation with ease. It allows you to easily duplicate cases with just a few clicks. To proceed with EP validations or national phase entry, simply select the countries where you wish to file the application or validate with just a few clicks, as I said. You can also gain a comprehensive understanding of your portfolio by accessing the asset family view, which is displayed right on this slide. Additionally, you can establish connections between cases, such as associating a patent with a license or a trademark with a litigation. These are simple examples. For administrators, the tool provides seamless options to create or delete specific case types as needed. And along with the asset family view, you can also explore a world map view right within the tool.
And maybe on the trademarks, I would say it's really not mandatory to use the principle of family. Not all our clients want it, so it's an option. So let's call it fodder if you don't use the wording family. But more and more our clients, and when they see the clear structure and neat structure, especially for the WIPO designations, want to use it. So generally it's being used in the system, this family grouping. The report templates, custom, yes, that's an important part. So already, Hélène, you said that the dashboards are based on the reports. So that's exactly it. When you want to customize your dashboard, first you have to build a report. Or we built some for you also. So if I want to report on the oppositions over time, I just create a report filtering only on opposition cases, filter on the client, whatever is needed. And these reports, you can do a lot of things with it. You can schedule it. If this needs, so maybe not for, why not for oppositions, but for renewals, you could schedule the moment, the time, or frequency, I was looking for the word, at which you want your client to receive this report. So it could be monthly, it could be yearly, you really decide. You can also use it in the dashboards. You can also, of course, export it, but should I, do I need to say it? And obviously you can also share it with in our client access that you will see afterwards. So if you want this report to be all the time accessible to your clients, example, simply a listing of their active cases, be them patents, trademarks, whatever, you would share these reports customized by you to your clients. And what else about the reports? What I like is how easy it is to modify them. You can type in, for example, I want to add the image, I type image, and the tool is suggesting me to add the image. So for to know that, you have to test the tool. Otherwise, it's only speech. But that's easy to modify. And yes, I was referring to the client portal.
Yes, thank you for the transition. It's perfect. So here is our client access view. You can use your free read-only client access to easily share updates, reports, and documents about your portfolio with your clients. You can customize permissions for each client so they only see what's relevant for them. And tools like the roadmap view help you show information in a clear way to your clients and coworkers. It also makes it simple for your coworkers to talk to inventor or for inventors, marketing, for example, and legal teams to find what they need without needed your help. So.
And on IP portals, sometimes the client portal, sorry, sometimes our law firm clients asked us, and that's why we built also a presentation for your clients, because it happens that we had I may have to switch to a more modern IPMS system. So either abandon Excel or change my IPMS system that is a bit outdated and does not contain a client portal, because sometimes this requirement comes from your client. So in this case, don't hesitate to reach out. We have a presentation that shows for your client what the client portal looks like, how easy it is to navigate inside. And that may be a help for you to convince your client that, yeah, to work with you simply. And I think we did a big tour of everything that we think is the plus points. We did not do all the features of the tool. We don't have enough of 1 hour for that, but the main features for a law firm. And now we really wanted to share with you our news. So these are already out. One of the big news is the trademark watch integration. So what we saw before, the PTO comparison tool, is already using Markify, our search and watch platform for trademarks and designs. The PTO import and PTO comparison tool is using Markify data, and that is included, and that is for free for Equinox users. Here it is something different. What we have added is the possibility for our clients who would be willing to use both Equinox and Markify for their watches to set up a watch directly from Equinox, so they don't have to leave the platform. And globally, we are not rebuilding Markify search and watch platform. It already exists. It works well. We don't see a reason to rebuild it. We are just making a link, interconnecting. And more and more with Questel, you will see over time interconnection with our services, interconnection of the diverse tools. You can't have one unique tool for everything. And it's not always the same users, by the way, but you can really interconnect. So our goal was simplify your management of the portfolio of your clients for a law firm, and see in one, not only being able to set up the watches, but also check which are active currently in the system, because the synchronization is automatic. It's done all the time. So you can check if there's a new result and set up a new watch. If ever some of you are already using Equinox or Markify, really you have to contact us because we have to set it up for you. It's not complex at all, but once it's set up, then you can set up the watch in Equinox. Quite easy. And for us, it's a big news. And the second point was portfolio, the
cost forecasting.
The cost forecasting. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Okay, so this is a tool simplifying budget planning and which provides reliable estimates so that you can plan confidently. What it is, this features allows Equinox users to access cost forecasts and estimates for the lifespan of their IP portfolio. It gives an overview of the estimated costs associated with patents and trademarks, offering valuable foresight. How does it work? Equinox users can set up a new forecast anytime based on their existing portfolio, future filing, or both. This is made possible through an API that links Equinox and Questel's data. Users can also create overrides to use their own charge amounts for individual cost rules, providing flexibility. Users can also create what we refer to an extension profile for their patents. Sorry, not for trademarks, but only for patents for now.
Not at the moment, but we would add if needed.
Oh. So this extension is based would be based on the extension strategy you employ. So this tool allows users to see and use estimated costs for all the intellectual property they have based on their current assets and future.
And it's clearly. Oh, sorry, yeah. I thought you had finished. Go on.
No, go ahead. It's okay.
No, I just wanted to say that because you can filter on what you want to see. Obviously, you can filter by client. Yeah, but that's all.
By client and by case.
Yeah.
And choose your time window too. And you can view the forecast as a graph, as you can see in the slide, and export them to Excel if needed, making it convenient for further analysis or sharing with others.
Teaching me something. I missed it. So now I know you can export.
That's why we are both.
Yeah, we are moving so fast that sometimes we ourselves we get lost. So our roadmap, speaking about moving fast, on our roadmap, we were saying, and I'm sorry that I will have to move fast because I'm conscious of time. Client access upgrade, we said already that we are gonna do that. I will explain very quickly. Law firm and corporate synchronization, Questel Services Portal for patents, especially for EP validation. Zapier, I have no slide for Zapier, so just to explain quickly, Zapier is an external tool that allows us to simplify API connection. So API, you know, is when you want two tools to interconnect. So it's what we use for PTO comparison internally. And Zapier will be helping us and helping you, by the way, connect with tools such as maybe your CRM. So it's always a case by case API integration. It's always something we have to study with you, with our clients, and with our technical teams to check what is feasible. And clearly Zapier will help us. On corporate and law firm data sync, the goal of that is that when we have users that are on, sometimes we have the corporate and the law firm working together and both are Equinox users. So our goal is to make it simpler for you to work with your clients and allow you to globally synchronize data from your Equinox Law Firm platform to their Equinox corporate platform. I'm really referring to corporates who would be using the professional version of the tool, because client access is totally different. You have it, it's embedded for you, and it's for free, by the way. We don't even make you pay for that. So I'm really speaking here about two professional versions of the tool. And we know how complicated it can be for law firms when the client is updating their data with, and yeah, on their end without informing you, sometimes with bad information. So I'm not saying it will solve everything, but it should simplify your life. That's the goal. Tasks and documents also will be able to be synchronized. So this is the future, but coming very quickly. So a very near future. And client access improvement. We already have it. It's already very nice. It's easy to navigate in. But what we want to modify is to make it interactive, so that afterwards, being interactive, we could include the ability for clients, for example, to instruct renewals to you directly through client access without having to export Excel, receive Excel, etc. So not all your clients will want to connect on an IP portal. We know it. Some are very much very much receive emails and Excel, no problem, you can do it. But for those who have maybe a bit of a more modern attitude and who want to connect online, that will be made possible. So that's also something that is coming really soon. There will be a lot of different additions linked to it. Once it is made interactive, we can do more. But this is our first step. And sorry, going a bit quickly there, but what about AI? We know it's a very big topic for you, for us, for everybody. So there's several news on our end. First, Questel has acquired companies and started partnership with some companies. We've been using AI for quite a while already on many topics. I can speak about image search in Markify. I can speak about orbit intelligence on the patent side, but that will be more you, Hélène. So it's not new for us, but clearly what we are looking at is how to use it more efficiently in IPMS systems, and that will be new, this part. So maybe I will hand over to you, Hélène, for a quick, presentation of
a very quick presentation. Thank you, Marie, about Catent. As you said earlier, this year, Questel acquired Catent, a French startup that focuses on AI and intellectual property. The product created by a patent lawyer and a computer language expert aims to change how patents are written. So what does Catent offer? Consistent quality over time, sure. 25% less time spent on each patent, and better writing thanks to different language tools, some made by Catent and some from other sources, but I will not enter in the details regarding it, but it's to offer you an overview of this tool. So we can just speak a little bit about Questel in the next slide. Thank you. So in March 2, Questel announces its partnership with Questel, another AI software powered by IPMS. Questel offers comprehensive patent analysis capabilities. It can analyze your patent application and compare it to prior art documents, identifying promising points to argue for novelty and inventive step. Additionally, it can prepare inventive step arguments in view of prior art documents for submission in the patent office. Following this analysis, Questel can draft a concise report letter to your client summarizing the arguments made and explaining their merit in view of prior art documents. Moreover, It can analyze claims of a potentiality granted patent, providing an explanation of its protection suitable for an engineer level reader. Furthermore, Qthena can identify any patent family members citing the same prior art documents, offering valuable insights into the patent landscape. And finally, it can give a short explanation of a science paper talking about important points related to eye tracking. This is really helpful for eye tracking experts who want to know more about what's new in the field.
And I would say disclaimer. You are all very much used to disclaimers. We are presenting it because we think it's very important that everybody knows what is happening in Questel environment globally. At the moment, you will not see a connection with those and Equinox tools, but in the future, obviously, we will work on where the interconnection makes sense. And that's maybe our last slide, because I think we will have to skip the slides on testimonials by clients, but you will receive them afterwards anyway. So yes, we all speak a lot about AI and we use it in many tools, but better we would want to know what you want out of it, where we can really use it efficiently in our IPMS systems. So we have launched for that a very big IP Outlook survey. There will be the link here. It will be sent to you also afterwards, because it's not closed, and we will, for trademark people, we will discuss it also in a webinar coming soon with a big journal. So you will see that coming also. And we already have some insights on the first answers, but it's not completely, as I said, closed. So some insights are there. 65% describe their organizations very quite enthusiastic about AI-based tools. Good to know. We saw that the cost of IP management and ownership was the most pressing challenge. But we saw also that it's not only cost that was, and that's normal, that was the main focus when referring to AI. It's a lot of security. So these are all the topics that we need to tackle very smartly and not jump into it. So what could come next? This is our conclusion. Will also depend on you, as we are getting this feedback and working on it already with our R&D teams. 45 minutes. I just show you what you will get afterwards in the slide, the link to the IP Outlook survey, so you can answer if you are interested, and some testimonials by existing clients, because we know it's something that, we all like to see. I really don't know if we have time for questions. I think we went a bit over time. Maybe we can suggest to, anyway, we will take all your questions and we will answer them all directly, no problem. So please don't hesitate to contact us. Same, you have, that must be on the last slide, how to contact us. You know where to contact us. You should. Yes, everywhere. It was a bit long, maybe too long. I hope not. Thank you, Hélène.
Thank you, Marie. It was a pleasure. And thank you all for being here.
Hope to see you soon. Goodbye.